Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Rello. That's RELLO, and we back with another episode of RELL-ism. I got a very special guest in the building. ATL's own, very talented, long career in this hip hop game. I consider somebody that I would say is a legend right now, and he's still building his career as an independent artist, and he's working his tail off. Everybody, Gorilla Zoe.
What's up, man?
Gorilla Zoe, how's everything been going, King?
Man, everything's been blessed. You know what I'm saying? Overly blessed. It's 2022.
Yes, sir.
We still here.
Yes, sir. It's from 2020 to 2022. It kind of seemed like it's just been one long year.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah, I mean, when you take a lot of the, I guess what you would call days or celebrations out. You know what I'm saying? It kind of throws your sense of time out the window. Let's see how relevant time is.
Time is the most valuable thing that we got, you could say. But during this time, we've been battling the pandemic. We're going on, say, a year or two of this pandemic, and it's been affecting everyone in different ways. How has it been affecting your mental health as far as, not being able to get out as much? I don't know if you've experienced battling COVID yourself and just, going through emotions.
I definitely did. I would say the way I could reach, reach out to people. As much as we don't know that we all one, if you got my actions or my non-actions or my reactions can affect you right now. You know what I'm saying? This interview can affect you right now. You could affect me. You know what I'm saying? So if, I'm used to me myself being an artist, you used to being, how to isolate yourself. I can isolate myself for days in one room in front of a computer. You know what I'm saying? With a keyboard and a mouse and a mic.
In your own world.
My own world. I create my own world.
Yeah.
Season, episode after episode, season after season. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't have that creative mind, so it would go into cabin fever, routine, or loop routine. That you know what I'm saying, and it's easy. You know what I'm saying, to hide that or fix that. You know what I'm saying, when you can distract yourself.
Definitely distract yourself. You went independent in 2018.
Yeah. And
going through a pandemic, in history, we've had situations in time, where we've battled, flus and different stuff like that. But as far as our generation, this has been like the first time something like this has really hit us. So as an independent artist, how has, that affected you? Has, the pandemic affected you as far as business-wise?
I learned a lot. I gained a lot of knowledge, and it's been a blessing.
For sure.
Anytime that I can sit down any day for a lengthy amount of time and think is a blessing. So I use that. I've always used that. I ain't got no show today. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to do this. I ain't got to do that today. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just gonna have time to reflect on myself. Or reflect on, or I'm gonna spend these days, helping, reaching out, doing this.
Yeah.
So with the pandemic, it was like I was actually able to take in some heavy knowledge, do some real heavy lifting, heavy work. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many revenues of income I learned about, earn from, and
learn hustling different ways.
So many different ways. Not even really hustling, bro. It's like the knowledge is there. You can learn algorithm. You can learn, you can learn different things if you got the time. But if you got to wake up every day and you're on this hamster wheel that you don't have to be on because time ain't real. You can stop it. I'm not gonna check my watch. I'm not gonna check my phone. I'm about to just do this I'm just gonna do this until I get it, till I get it and I get it and I get it, and then I'm gonna do this. In about 21 days, you're gonna know how to do it, and you're gonna start making money off of what you sat there and learned how to do.
What's that
Now,
saying?
that means if you don't go to work, you don't pay no bills.
Yeah, right.
For 90 days, you ain't losing nothing. So you believe in yourself, you can just read for 21 days and change your mind and learn that and have faith that you can do it.
Isn't that saying that it takes, 19 to 21 days for something to become a habit?
It's
something like that.
It takes about 21 days to make something a habit. You know what I'm saying? The first week you deprogramming. In the second week you're reprogramming and you're reintroducing. That third week you're filling up routine.
Yeah.
So now you don't have this routine, you have another routine. That routine hopefully will work better for you than that other routine. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but as long as, you know what I'm saying, acting on fear and moving on calls, watching your phone, you know what I'm saying, you'll never say, hey, I got time to do this.
Yeah. This time has been a good way, like I'm glad you said it, like a reprogram. Because, it's always good to take some time, whether it's once or twice a year, maybe every couple of years, you reprogram. Like some things that we don't recognize is, we were taught some things to believe in as a young age. And,
Indoctrined.
And
School is an indoctrination.
Yeah.
That's not learning, that's indoctrination. That's when you ain't giving, when you know what I'm saying, the whole truth. Like, what's more important? Okay. Safety to you, like, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere home, you can feed yourself, feed your family, and, protect your family. I mean, as you know what I'm saying? Man, so why isn't that the first thing we taught?
True.
Why the fuck am I learning cursive?
I never understood. I haven't used cursive to this day.
What the fuck is cursive? Why did I get in trouble for using cursive? Who the fuck? And then I go back and think, like, who teaching?
Who told you that these specific dates in history and stuff was important to us?
I'm like, who said it real?
Yeah. Oh, shit. That's a point, too.
Who said it real? Because they ain't.
Yeah.
They've been given to fit a narrative. And then once the narrative gets broken down, we stop teaching that, we pull it out the book. Don't pull it out the book now, leave it right there.
Yeah.
Let's all watch this big lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it ain't even hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Not no more, because you would have to go to, you know what I'm saying, a library, a museum somewhere in Europe, Britain. You have to go to a school that, you go all the way out there. You know what I'm saying? Some school or whatever. But, nowadays, the internet makes it accessible.
Yeah.
And being so...
it's right here. Everything's right here.
It's right there. And you can fact check it, you know what I'm saying, multiple times, you know what I'm saying? If I keep finding the same thing,
How many debates we done been in where somebody that says something, you say, nigga, you lying. And then you got to pull out the phone and hit and do the search just to say, look.
Man, you got to search many things.
Yeah.
You can search Wiki, you can search, just keep fucking searching, going to the origin and the roots. You'll find, man, most of this, it's been tangled and twisted so many times to fit the narrative. You know what I'm saying? What's happening is we ain't got no narrative. So we finding truth.
Yeah. I agree with that. Now, being from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Who are some artists that you came up, listening to or came up on at your young age? I know that's probably a very regular question that you might get asked.
I mean,
but being that we from the Midwest, Wichita, Kansas, Georgia, it's complete different, cultures.
I mean, I would listen to, you know what I'm saying, my young years, I'm saying, I would listen to some Midwest artists. I would listen to the Dane family. I would listen, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I'm saying, Do or Die, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I would listen to, you know what I'm saying, like, I listened to everything. I listened to West Coast, you know what I'm saying? At the time, it was, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, my Snoop, Dre, you know what I'm saying, for me. Then Pop, you know what I mean? But I still, you know what I mean, you know what I mean? I would DJ Magic Mike, you down in you know what I'm saying, Miami way with the bass music, also Kilo, you know what I'm saying, before Kilo Ali, you know what I'm saying, I would listen to Kilo, you know
There's a
what
little
I'm
bit
saying?
everywhere.
Bass music there, bass music here, you know what I'm saying, yeah, man, you know, DJ Jimmy. I'm talking about like going, you know what I mean, as a kid.
Yeah.
As a kid, like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, I never stopped, you know what I'm saying? And my music, for me, it wasn't just rap, you know what I mean? I would listen to everything. Even, I mean, some shit called Zydeco. Like,
what was being blasted on your Sunday morning when it was time to, you know, clean up, when it was time to, you know, get the house together and everything?
Man, Sunday morning, man, you better be trying to, man, keep your eyes open in church, or you're a kid, and if not, you know what I'm saying, yeah, some kind of function.
So you grew up in church?
No, you know, I mean, I ain't grew up in church.
Okay.
I grew up with that in my life here and there.
Okay.
I grew up with God.
Okay.
I ain't really.
I feel that. I get you. I completely understand. Now, being that tomorrow is the NFC, AFC championship games, are you a sports fan at all?
Most definitely.
So, are you, being from Georgia, are you everything Georgia? Or are you a Falcons, Hawks, or do you got your own squads that you go for?
Man, I'm a fan of the peculiar, the unique.
Who stands out to you? Yeah, are you more of a
of everything? I really do, like. I'm a fan of the peculiar or the unique. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean. I'm looking like, hey man, of course. What we were talking about yesterday was saying about Cincinnati. I wouldn't count them folks out. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, just automatically, just because I've seen things in that kid Joe Burrow that is like unique and peculiar.
Yeah.
So I would be watching this. So I'm saying so I wouldn't be a whole fan of that team, but I'm keeping my eyes on certain players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm watching, of course, like everybody watching Tom Brady, but I'm watching Von Miller get in there and wreck shop.
Von Miller, his career has been like a resurgence. Like, he done came back to the old Von.
I watched him wreck shop, and literally, they're watching. You know what I'm saying? You guys, the TV's cutting to Tom Brady and it's cutting to Von Miller, and then I'm looking at something peculiar because I'm like, I know that championships are won by defensive.
Yeah.
Play.
Defense wins championships. Facts.
But quarterbacks have to be able to manage the game. And once your team goes up 14 points above my team and the time is running short, your defense knows for sure I got to start tossing that rock.
Yep.
That puts me at odds.
I got to throw the ball now.
That puts me at odds. You know what I'm saying? So just certain things you're looking at, man. So you can't just, I'm watching it. So I'm just looking for good play. It ain't about a team or a player. I'm looking for special shit.
Got you. So let's talk a little bit about the music scene. It seems like Atlanta has been running the music scene for a long time now. It seems like it has its foot on the music industry's neck. You could say there's so much talent out of Atlanta, and it just continues to lead the culture, create new sounds, create, new trends and new opportunities. Do you think that the control or the lead that Atlanta has right now on the music scene, do you feel like it's coming to an end? Do you feel like it's just beginning?
I'm gonna say something that's gonna be crazy that I ain't nobody really said. Now, if it was a master plan, like, okay, hey, y'all ready? We're gonna go in, this is the plan, and we're going to control hip hop, right? But we're gonna control it to the point where it goes past rock and roll.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? And pop music. Now,
Oh,
once we do this, we're gonna maintain control and stay with this plan. Whatever this plan is, we're gonna stay as a team and stay a unit, and we're gonna hold this down in an amazing way. Now, if somebody came up with that plan and I knew about it, I would say, yeah, that foot on their neck might be ending, or it might not. It'll never end because the plan is too great. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I think it's past the plan. I think it is what it is. It is it's more than I can explain, and probably more than I can understand, or anybody can understand. It ain't just about Atlanta, it's just about a place that we are able as a whole.
Yeah.
Remember, we won. We able from that place, whatever it bursts, you know what I'm saying, from that place.
Yeah.
Music, music, what you call the universal language. Ha 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 is coming out of that motherfucker continuously. But yeah, I don't think Atlanta's controlling it. And that's why I think it's flourishing. And it's never gonna stop flourishing because there's no one person can control it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You in your career, we said you saw success, what was this, your early 20s?
Yeah.
And so what was the time frame for you or moment that you kind of put together that, this is actually could be something?
Oh, RELL-ism. I didn't.
It kind of just happened in itself.
I didn't. And to this day, the hardest thing is the thing that you look at the least is you. I mean, I look out in this room and I've looked at everybody, everything, every light, TV, saying, everything I could look at. One thing I can't see right now is me. This whole interview, I don't see me. I'm gonna leave out of here, I'm gonna walk to the car, get in the car, I won't see me. I don't see me most of the day. I see everything else. So it's hard to look at yourself. It's always gonna take other people to say, hey boy, you don't know what's going on? Mm-hmm. What you mean? Man, they played this or that last night, boy, yeah? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Enough of that.
It's so hard because your tunnel vision, you're so moving on what you got going that it's like you don't really see kind of what is happening behind.
That might be who I am.
Got you.
I really don't take that chance to evaluate.
That's a good way to look at it though, because I mean at that point you're not looking at, success or, you might be more worried about failure, but you're not seeing the success and it's not getting to your head, because if you're continuously climbing, but you're still keeping that same mindset that you had, you don't really know that, okay, you started at level 1, now you're at level 50. You don't even realize it because you just been working.
Even right now, I don't know what level, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I haven't had a chance to maybe I have had a chance, I just ain't took the time to reflect on me or what I've done. For the impact. Honestly. When I leave here, I got more shit to do. When I go home, I got shit to do. When I wake up, I got shit to do.
This is gonna be the clip for the episode. He just said some real shit this whole time. But in your career, you were at one point signed to Bad Boy, or was it Bad Boy South? What were some memorable moments for you along that journey?
Oh, I mean and that's one thing, man. It's I got memory like an elephant. Can't get rid of it. So I can't remember, I can recall. I can recall. I never wrote any of my lyrics ever. So
you one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you one of those aliens. Yeah, you one of those aliens. I never knew that about you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so a memorable moment. Let's see, the biggest, a memorable moment, man. There's so many of them, man. It's just, I want to say a collage of, I can give you a collage of memorable moments. On promo tour, when I left, I started with Jock, promo tour, and his album dropped. You know what I'm saying? Then I went with promo tour, Boys in the Hood. Then that album dropped. Then I went on my own 30-day promo tour. So you talking about 92 to 94 days of promo. That's what I'm saying. 90-some days of promo, bro.
Yeah, we talking 3 months.
All right. So that from that time that I got off promo with Boys in the Hood, and I went on my own promo, that was the most radical.
Worn out?
No, I should have been worn out, right? I should have been worn out. But it was so radical, like, I'm walking in buildings, I'm on promo, and I'm walking in buildings and people are going nuts all day. And then I'm going to these clubs, and it's the biggest clubs in the city, and they pack through the window and through the roof. And I'm doing the same thing that I was doing. So like, it was like that was the point where I could see it clear.
Okay.
Like clear, okay, look, I'm on promo, I ain't making no money. But I see what the fuck's happening.
That you see the deal.
In 28 days, and 27 days, and 26 days, this shit finna pow.
Run.
I need to, and now I'm already in, I see patterns. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to solidify myself as an artist? To give me some longevity, some forever shit. So that's when I start going in the studio and making music like Lost and Echo.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's I was gonna.
It changed a lot of stuff that was dropping. Was like that I was dropping with mid-take stuff. It was hard stuff I had already had. And anyway, you know what I'm saying? Look, you're dealing with tempo, rhythm, pronunciation, P's, T's, vowels, synonyms. You're dealing with that when you're dealing with rap.
Yeah.
Patterns, right? It's the same thing, but you playing in a realm of happy and sad and emotions when you add those waves. So adding melody and notes and waving them in and out, and where they're ending and where they're coming out, and the note and key that you landing in, that's playing with people's emotions, and that wordplay is different. You know what I'm saying? And I knew then if I could drop this while I got this, it's over. And that was that opened up the gates for me.
Did you start more so like mastering your voice as an instrument?
My voice is always an instrument.
Right.
I ain't know it. It didn't dawn on me.
Okay.
It didn't dawn on me until later. But I remember when my voice started changing when I was younger. And like 9th grade, I was still small, but my voice started changing. Motherfucker like, Zoe ate a bullfrog or something. Like, yeah, boy, you don't ate a frog. Everybody be laughing, ha, ha, ha. But my voice, it was like this. And I realized later on that it ain't the beat. It ain't what I'm saying. My voice is an instrument.
Yeah.
That can't nobody replicate. It's a blessing.
Yeah. And you were one of the first, honestly, around that time to start, creating melodies with your voice, like you said, Lost and Echo. Those, you could even say, with Hood Figure, because going back to that record, when people recite it, they're singing it more so to say.
Yeah.
So what was it like for, seeing you and, Jock being, saying some pillars for Atlanta at that time, 06, 07, creating a whole, a different sound?
I remember Jock told me, he said, man, we dropped this shit, we dropped this, man, you dropped it, but we gonna run it a bit for the next 5 years. He wasn't lying. That shit happened.
You was fire. You still are fire. You're one of the first artists, and I don't know if anybody know this. You was one of the first artists I ever heard. You made a record, dropped a record, and then had another record of you being sampled as the beat. Like, that's some of the craziest shit. Like, you can't make that shit up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, had Hood Figure, and then all of a sudden you and Jock drop Bottle Poppin', and it's who's in the background, whose voice is that? Nigga, that's me. Like, he got the harmony already.
Yeah.
It's the artist in him. He can't help it. But you guys really created a different sound at that time. Like, how much of an influence was Jock for you, and how much was an influence were you for Jock?
I learned a lot from Jock. What's crazy, man? I was in this dance group, and they already had a group, but they were missing. They had moved to the neighborhood, and we were young, like this like middle school, like maybe 6th, 7th grade. They already had a group, but they were missing one. They were missing the main dude in the group, right? Because he went solo to do his own thing, and this dude name was Joshiel. Check me out. The dude named Josiel. They were like, man, he gone solo. They're like, we need somebody else. So boom, they brought me in. I went in to be, like that. You know what I mean? Take your place, be the main dude in the group. I just get in the group. So I'm learning how, you know what I mean? I got my own little moves and learn. Well, me and the oldest brother, them guys, JB, we did a little, he rapped too, so him and Jock used to rap.
Okay.
So now I gotta learn how to rap.
Oh shit.
So we put together like a little group, little album. It wasn't sound like the best. But it's crazy because I ended up building a relationship with Jock through him. So Jock used to bring in music over for us to hear. Like, man, that's hard, that ain't hard. I don't know, whatever, how it went. And he ended up getting that record. It just being crazy. Then 8, 9 years later, I ended up going to Block Entertainment.
Okay.
And Bad Boy, right after Jock and working with Jock.
That's crazy. That's crazy how big your city is, but the fact that it was just able to come around like that.
The city, I mean, yeah. Imagine, yeah. I don't even, y'all, the shock on my face, right? I couldn't even tell you how many things in life happening with, you know what I'm saying? I have to say, I just can't lean not on my own understanding of what this is. But yeah, a lot of stuff come in patterns and designs.
Did he just quote a Bible verse? He did, didn't he? I said, that's a verse. That's my dictionary there. I'm sorry. He got all my information.
Overstood. My boy says the water.
Now, Hood Figure, Lost, and Echo. You saw success as time went on. Yeah. And I know that people probably wanted to tell you that you was gonna be a one-hit wonder.
Oh, they did.
They wanted wish the worst on you.
And I don't, you know what? I don't even believe it's people. See what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? That if you don't try to grasp it, if I try to grasp it in my mind, like I'm telling you what it is, well, don't nobody really, who the fuck really wish the worst on people?
Yeah.
How a lot of people can wish the worst on people. Mm-hmm. So if it's coming out that way, I don't know, that's what I'm seeing, or that's what I need to be, that's what I need to see, or that's what's being shown. But that's what it felt like. That pressure, you gotta think, the second one came off, a lot of them bangers came off my sophomore album that they said I couldn't beat the first one. Mm-hmm. The first one went #1.
Yeah.
So like that pressure, it wasn't never pressure.
Billboard 200 and everything. You saw a lot. You saw big success.
On that second one. The second one more than the first one. It was just a different look. It was just different. It was different. Touring different countries and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was different.
So, and then you had Echo.
Yeah.
After Lost, what was that? What was it like seeing the change? You know, what I'm saying, through each hit.
Yeah. I mean,
because I know they're all different experiences.
Like I said, I don't even know. I ain't went back and, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't stopped. I might not. I don't think when I stop, I'm gonna be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I feel like I can breathe, you know what I'm saying? More work is put on my plate, and I gotta do more. But you can see the type of change where you say, man, I'm done. That type of change. Like, I've contributed what I need to contribute on this earth. I had no expectations of this. You know what I'm saying?
And we never really know when we're exactly done, though, do we?
How? I thought I was done. You know what I'm saying? So many times I thought I was done. I didn't think I would make it past 21. You know what I'm saying? Here I am. You know what I'm saying? My birthday was 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40.
Happy belated.
Most definitely. Thank you. But
you say you didn't believe that you was gonna make it to 21.
Yeah. Nor have a hit, right? Nor be more than a one hit wonder. Nor and I realized it ain't up to me. It was never up to me. What is this? What am I on? What ride am I riding? You know what I'm saying? You can't take this. I can't take the seatbelt off. I didn't build the ride. I don't even remember getting this in the seat. I've been riding it since I can remember.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can like, hey man, what is done? Like, you know, what is done?
Is it being done, or
would you know? Would you know if it was over with? How many? If it was ever over with, would you know? Or would you wake up in a different dimension and keep going in that one?
Keep going in that one.
Never go back to that one. Like, when would you know you're done?
Will you know you're done, or will the people tell you you're done?
I don't know how people gonna tell you. Come and tell you, say, hey man, look, bro, you died and this ain't real no more. You're done.
That's when you know it's done.
How would you know? Because I don't know nobody that, cause we can't, you know what I'm saying? How would you know when you're done? I feel like many times I went hard, accomplished what I accomplished. I want to go, they call it thing retirement. They call it thing, I want to retire too. How you build me a 401k, 401? I want to do it too, right?
Yeah.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? I think love. You know what I'm saying? Like love. You know, you love people. And as long as you're a port or a waterfall or something that things can come and go off of, then God can always use you, and you'll never be done. I don't think the waterfalls have an age, or the rapids, or the water that's flowing on them. You know what I'm saying?
We'll never know the true age.
Exactly.
We'll never know when it began.
I don't know what ride I'm on, but I'm riding it. Here we go. RELL-ism, right?
RELL-ism, yes, sir. Getting real.
How many more you got?
I just got a couple more for you.
Come on.
Besides money, what are some long-term perks of being independent?
Money is never a perk. Money comes with energy. You put energy somewhere consistently, it attracts energy or compiles energy. You know what I'm saying? You put in energy. You know what I'm saying? I sit here and do this every day for 20 years. I'm gonna get rich doing it. Because get what? Someone said, man, that nigga been knocking at that thing for 18 years. Come check it out. $20 at the door. The man that's been knocking on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway you put energy in one place, like, and it's enough energy, it's gonna do what it do. Currency. I don't say money, like, you know what I'm saying? Current. Energy current. But besides that, independency is at some point of our life it's a sacrifice.
Got you.
It's a sacrifice. And becoming independent can either be someone giving you a cross to bear or you picking up the cross to bear yourself. Meaning you choosing your own side. Because at one point in time in your life, you cannot be carried. No one can help you. You have to do this alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to learn, and you got to grow up, and you got to go through that maturity stage, and then, through the pain or whatever it is you go through, you become reborn, and you know what I'm saying? You come back, people see you again, you're a different being.
Yes, sir.
Different monster.
Got you. Who to you is in your ATL Mount Rushmore?
ATL Mount Rushmore.
Recently,
how many people I get to put on there?
4.
4?
Recently, DJ Academics came out with his Atlanta Mount Rushmore. He had Young Thug, he had Future, he had the Migos.
That's a lot. That's a lot. For me, I mean, that's dope. But for me, I would say, I'm saying the twist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the difference, the twist, the actual, you know what I'm saying? I give you an example. I'll say Andre.
Okay. Would you say Andre or would you say Outkast?
I'll say Andre.
Okay.
Because the group thing is easier. And it's a group. But I'm saying that as an individual, I could say Outkast, Goody Mob. I could just throw it randomly in the air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I could say Andre, CeeLo.
Got you.
I wouldn't put myself on the Rushmore I don't know how much I influenced just Atlanta.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I understand what that mean and what, because I was influenced. Jeezy.
Okay.
And Young Thug. For me, I'm dancing in the stars somewhere. I got so much shit that ain't nobody heard, and I'm going so many places that I can't I can't even fathom. You know what I'm saying? To tell anybody. See, Andre, he did what he did for just so long, and then Low, he killed him for, but he really started being able to, do him like to the fullest till he was Gnarls Barkley.
The rap and
Jeezy was part of an era and a sound and a culture that, it's gonna be a lot of shit after, but that time and period, he stood in that shit.
It was an important moment.
Yeah, for Atlanta.
Yeah.
As far as the Rushmore or on Stone Mountain.
God. Hey, I like that.
Like Future, super dope, right? But he's so diverse and so way talented, more than, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro can really rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been doing it. So I get that. But Thug is different. He's different. His brain is moving so fast. Everything. He is he on some other shit. And he's been on some other shit. And I've been a fan.
Big fan of Thug out here.
Yeah.
Big fan of Thug out here in the Midwest. My final question for you, Zoe, is what can the people look forward from you in the future?
to continue to break sound barriers. I'm going to continue to do. I'm on the ride. So I'm telling y'all, it ain't me. I'm on the ride. Just like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, and when you break a sound barrier, you hear sonic booms. It's bigger than mountains and valleys. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? With my mountains and valleys, I come out of that valley, up the mountain, not to sit on the mountain. Whatever I throw up, how long ever it take, it gonna cause something in the atmosphere that's gonna break sound barriers. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what I'm saying? You could do, you can break genres. You know what I'm saying? You can break down fences and break down false barriers.
Yeah.
Without saying, hey, I'm finna break down this false barrier and open up these gates for people to communicate and go into this next level. I'm not doing it. Mm. I'm just saying, having to do with Gorilla Zoe, what y'all can look forward to is that.
I like that. I look forward to seeing what you got coming. I'm a fan of yours. A lot of people in this room are fan of yours. Troy, definitely spoke highly of you and your past records. Had no clue you and LT had a connection. LT know everybody and their mama somehow, some way. I don't know. But Zoe, I really appreciate your time, man. I look forward to seeing you tonight, and I really appreciate taking the time to stop and just answer a few questions with me. But where can the people find you on your social media?
It's all Gorilla Zoe.
All Gorilla Zoe. Yeah. Well, you heard it first right there. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been an episode of RELL-ism. I'm your host, Rello. That's RELLO. Been another episode of RELL-ism here with my special guest, Gorilla Zoe. Thank you for tuning in. We out.